Good morning, welcome back. We're back in the shed. Today we've got a Honda Grom 125, the MSX or MSY as most of the stickers come off. So it's still MSX. It's a 2018 plate, learner bike as you can see. Now the problem is this is the customer's first bike. It's a young lady that owns a bike. It's been to me a few times, it's had bits like the gear selector changed and the brake lever changed and bits and bobs put back to standard because somebody who owned the bike before her decided to put all the stupid chintzy Amazon bargain basement stuff on, and it was pretty much unrideable. So we've got all the correct levers back on, all the original equipment. It rides a lot better, she's more confident on the road, but now she's got a problem where it's rattling. On tick over it rattles, up the rev range it rattles as well. I suspected cam chain tensioner because that's what it sounded like. So I ran it yesterday without this cover on, and the cam chain was flailing around something terrible. If you can see there, really loose. Now I believe the cam chain tensioner has failed. Now on this system you've got an arm which is a cam chain tensioner with a wheel which presses down onto the cam chain. So it takes the slack out of the cam chain, and because it's cantilever, it's bolted on there. Your wheel is down here and your cantilever arm is there, and you have a plunger that comes up the back. It's a spring-loaded plunger, but it's also fed by oil pressure just to give it some damping, like a dampening effect, so when the chain's flailing around it won't keep compressing the spring, it'll hold it with oil pressure. So I'm thinking that the rubber wheels on the tensioner have worn out and it's allowed the plunger to come up too far, expose the oil gallery, and it's losing pressure. So then it's not doing its job, it's allowing the cam chain to flail around. So what I'll do now, I've already set it at top dead center. You can see there a little arrow on the cam, little mark there on the cam gear. I don't know if you can see through this little window, but there's your mark for top dead for the crank. There's a little indent inside the window there. So they're lined up, this is lined up, so I'm happy that that's at top dead center. So now I'll take the cover off. I'll have to take the flywheel off because the cam chain tensioner is behind the flywheel. So I'll do that now and I'll bring you back in a minute. Right, okay, the cover's off. I've took the bolt off the flywheel, or the big nut off the flywheel, which is pretty tight. Now to get the flywheel off, you are going to need one of these. It's M30 by 1.5 thread. It's a puller specifically for small bikes like the Honda Grom. Now you'll need this to get the flywheel off. If you look on the flywheel, you've got thread on the flywheel there. That's a threaded piece. Now that is designed to thread onto the flywheel, and then that little plunger in the middle presses down onto the end of the shaft, therefore separating the whole mechanism, separates the whole unit, takes the flywheel from the crank. You need one of these. I mean, some people will say, yeah, you can get some pry bars behind, you can tap this with a hammer, but you're risking destroying the engine, destroying the crank. So, for the sake of like 10-15 quid, just buy the tool. It'll save you a massive headache and save you loads of money in the long run. So we'll get this on and we'll get the flywheel off. Just wind that back out a bit. That should thread on nice and easily. Alright, that's on. Right, hold the body, normally hold the body with a big pair of adjustables. Wind that home, Allen key in the end or spanner on the end, and then crank away. Ugh. There, that just went dead easy. So take that off. Now be careful, there's a Woodruff key in there, do not lose the key. You are definitely going to need that when you put it back together. Right, okay, flywheel off. Right, yeah. Wow. That's, yeah, I don't know what to say about that. That's not doing anything. That's not holding any oil pressure at all. And that wheel looks really, really small. I do believe that roller there is totally worn out. Which is not good. So, okay, not to worry. Right, well, I suspect it was this. I've got these bits on order now. So, I'll take them apart, and then I'll get back to you when the new kit comes, and I'll show you the procedure of taking all this out and putting all the new stuff back in.